Rocky. I just want to let you know how we did last night. We did pretty good, right, Rocky? Yeah, you're a good boy. I stayed up till 12, just because issues with my Meniere's disease, and I was having a hard time getting comfortable. He was actually pretty comfortable. Luna did a lot of pacing. That's my St. Bernard, so we're really gonna have to work with her getting used to it. Ishka was okay. She figured out pretty quick how to use her head to open the zipper and escaped a couple times and was chasing cats or something in the yard. So around 12 o'clock, I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna go in." I took Luna in and Rocky. Scott stayed out here with Ishka just to settle her down. She was actually doing pretty good, other than getting out of the tent. So, tips for that: if you have tabs on your tent, you could tie them shut. Um, I used to use my sleeping bag strings that are at the end of my strings only because then it alerted me if the zipper was moving. I'm really hearing impaired, so that's why I love to camp with my dogs. They alert me if anything's going on, any animals around. Uh, Basically, really for safety issues too for me. Um, so that's how it went. It wasn't too bad. The tent will stay up. Our seasons for camping are usually like April, May, some June. If it's nice weather in July, usually not a whole lot in August. It's just too hot for my breed of dogs. Even with swimming and stuff, it's just too warm, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable, and it's for them to enjoy as well as me. So that's the update. We're going to keep working with these guys. As you can see, Rocky's in the tent, and he was pretty happy. He was okay. It was a little cold last night, but nothing unbearable once you got in the sleeping bags and it was fairly warm. And I think he did a good job for sleeping out here for the first night in the tent. He did really, really good. And so did the girls. It's just basically refreshing and getting them used to the structure, the idea of sleeping with the door, being hearing noises, and just the whole aspect of camping. Of course, it's louder here because it's the city, but all in all, I think it was a good little test. I think you'll do fine, and we're gonna do a couple more nights and see how things go. And mock camping is the best, even to know what kind of equipment you need and what you don't need, and for, your dogs. Try it out. Like I said, the last thing you want to do is drive all the way out to a campsite and then you're having a horrible time. Test it out, get them used to it, whatever. And this summer, I would really like to work on seeing if I can't get Rocky used to a canoe. So that's my big goal for this summer is the canoe thing. They all swim, so definitely canoeing would be a nice add-on. So any tips for that? Just comment below and I'll answer any questions. So, anyways, that's how our night went. I was here till 12. I ditched at 12, and Scott stayed out here till 6 in the morning, only with Ishka. So, we're just going to keep working at it and see how things go. Just tons of stuff where they're just exhausted by the end of the day. And that makes a huge difference. I don't think I'm ever going to have any issues with Rocky camping. He's pretty good. Um, what I love about him, especially with husky mixes, husky breeds, don't really bark a whole lot. He has, it's very minimum. Ishka and Luna are the same. It's always alert. Someone's in the yard, something's in the yard, but it's not constant. It's quick. I come outside, call them in, see what it is. It's done. So they're pretty good camping as far as seeing people, other dogs. I try to get sites. I always get non-electric sites farther away from everybody. I don't have a lot of crown land to go camping, and three dogs. I can't hike for a couple hours. I have to bring food with them and stuff like that. So it's a little bit would be a little bit hard to do any backpacking with three dogs. Maybe someone has, and you can send me a link and I can check it out. For us, it's basically campsites. And I like doing that. I've been pretty limited with my Meniere's disease being able to do any camping for, I'm going to say, 2 years now. And that was another great test for me to be out here. So like I said, me and Rocky were out here till 12. Luna wasn't doing that great, so I went out with her, and Rocky followed. Ishka stayed outside with Scott until 6 in the morning, which is great. She loves being outside. When the tent isn't here, we have a covered deck. We usually have hammocks or the elevated beds, and we sleep outside all the time. We love it outside. Unfortunately, it is the city. It can get noisy, but this neighborhood's actually pretty quiet, other than construction that's going on here. So, other than that, that's the update. Um,